kingdom service. If you want the word to come to you, you must be neck deep in kingdom service. You cannot hear any word of knowledge if you don't go out to win souls. Because word of knowledge is not for the bedroom. It's when you go out to win souls that God will tell you, this person is going through an affliction. That's when God will tell you, this person needs a child. That's when God will tell you, this person's ear is not functioning well. So a man who is not serving cannot hear. You will not hear things about children until you are serving in children ministry. Go to church after this conference and find out people who always say, God told me. You will notice that 80% of the time, what they hear is around the area of their service. A man who is a soul winner will be strong in word of knowledge and healing. A man who is attending to children will be strong in the gift of word of wisdom because he needs to give direction. So service activates dimension. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 1. Paul was speaking and he said, we are ministers of Christ, servants of Christ. He said, and because of that, we are stewards of the mysteries of God. So the mysteries of the scripture will not come to you until you are neck deep in service. In our generation today, they beg people to serve. You'll still not see them. Meanwhile, when you go to the era of the fathers, the way they punish people in church is that they will tell you, you will no longer sweep. So when you want to punish people in church, you take responsibility from them. You will no longer be an usher. You will no longer sweep the church. And people will be begging to sweep. People will be begging to be ushering. But in our generation, tell somebody, carry this wire from here, chook here. It will say it's 2,000. And we think we'll be enlarged. That's why we are blind and deaf. There is no service in our quiver. Those days, people begged. You will see somebody buy keyboard, carry that keyboard to church because church does not have keyboard, and he will play it. After service, he will be happy that he brought his keyboard and pray and play. Today, put keyboard there. Tell somebody, come and pray. He say, my charge for 2 hours is 20,000. And we say we will be big. That's why when you check them, 20 years, they are where they are. Even the ones that have become big, the moment they put money, they start going down. You know what Paul said? 1 Corinthians 9:18. He said, when I preach the gospel, I did it free of charge. Because it is in service that greatness is born. And one of the technologies of betting greatness is that the more you serve, the more God speaks to you. Those words that come to you is what makes you invincible.